Okay, so we want to write a program that prints out 1 to up to 100, and then down to 1, just using one loop. That's sort of like the big constraint that makes it super hard. So what is simple problem number 1? A loop that does what?
Numbers 1 to 100.
Okay, so print 1 to 100 is one simple problem. That's fair. So let's say number, I feel like I've typed this out 20 times tonight. Number equals 1, 100 times do, print number, number equals number plus 1, end. Right? And that works. What is simple problem number 2? I like that. Print 100 to 1. So number equals 100. 100 times do. Print number. Number equals number minus 1. Yeah. Now really, we've pretty much accomplished the exercise, except for the fact that the exercise says do it in one loop, right? This is sort of where I'm introducing a new concept. It's not entirely new. It's nothing you don't know about programming. It's just sort of another thing out of my bag of tricks, which is the usage of a brand new variable that we'll make up to keep track of something. So I'm going to make a simple problem number 3, which is keep track of whether we should be going up or down. I'm going to make a variable called up. Just made it up. Up equals 1. So this is again, sort of really getting into the solution. But the strategy here is that I'm going to make a variable called up. And when it's 1, that indicates we're going to have to tell the code to do this. But that keeps track that, OK, we want to go up right now. If I change up to, let's say, 0, then that means we want to go down. Okay? This sort of isn't super helpful until you sort of see where I'm going with it. But that is going to be my strategy. So let me pull this all together, and I think then it will become clearer. So if you want to do it in one loop, we really need a loop that's what, 200 or 199?
Yeah.
Is it 199? So we're going to start with number at 1. I'm going to just steal this. Number is 1, and then we want to do this 199 times. And this part looks good, right? But this, here, I'm going to comment these out. That's what it's called, by the way. Commenting it out is actually like a verb. To comment something is to do this. If we run that, okay, that gets us 1 to 199. We want it to stop at 100 and then go back down. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to start my up variable at 1. Now, just because the computer has no idea what this up variable is, right? I could have named it purple hippo and still accomplish what I want to accomplish. But to me, this is meaningful, right? So up equals 1 means we want to go up. As soon as I want to go down, I'm going to make up into 0. So print number, if up equals 1, then I want to increase the number by 1. Else, meaning up is 0, or really anything else than 1, then I want number to decrease by 1. Okay? Now this, let's just see what happens when we run this. We still get the same result. Why do we still get the same result? Because we've never changed up, right? Up starts out as 1 on line 4, and we keep on saying if up is 1, keep on increasing number by 1.
Right.
But nowhere do we ever get changed up to something other than 1. So we are going to continue going up from 1 to 199. So the key here is, okay, when we get to 100, we want to change up to 0. So I'm going to put another if statement here. It says if number is 100, then we're going to override up and make it 0. And let's see what happens if we do that. It looks close. So 1, let's see how far we got. 100, yeah. Yeah. Now this, if I threw this code at you and asked you to predict what it would do, you would predict this. The tricky part is figuring out how to build this. And I saw other people actually had a different solution for those of you who tried to solve this. This is sort of the way I would go, but I'm not sure what I'm trying to point out with this, but the main thing is a lot of times you're going to need to pull new variables out of your hat to keep track of things. I guess that's sort of a vague takeaway, but I want to show you this example because that is a very common tactic, very common trick is I want to keep track of some sort of thing that's going on, and if I have to make up a new variable to do so, so be it. Even though the exercise didn't tell me to do that, it just told me to keep track of the number, but yeah, if I needed to keep track of whether I'm going up or down, I might need a new variable to keep track of that.